You were listening to Charting Cryptos, Commodities, and Currencies. As always, we jump into Bitcoin first. How do you like the new setup here on the charts where I have the watermark showing the ETF or whatever it is? This is the 24-hour-a-day Bitcoin chart from Bitstamp, and it shows you also the time frame, the weekly, the 2-day, and the 195-minute. And what do we see going on with Bitcoin? Down day, 5.28%. You can see where Bitcoin ended up popping up on Monday in the late afternoon, well, I guess early evening, to its interim high here. You can see where it was just spread across that all day on Monday pretty much. And then starting late Monday, Tuesday morning, jamming down. In fact, the big low was in that 195-minute chart starting at 14:30. That's 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. As you look at the 2-day chart, you can see where it pushed through a very weak down chart, popped up, and then a red spinning top. Look, we have nothing confirmed by any high volume except on the 195-minute chart where things really jammed down strong on Tuesday morning and then just sort of followed through there. Green spinning top on the 2-day chart. First day of this latest 2-day candle on this 24-hour chart. You can see on the weekly chart we have a green up candle, but look at all of that just continuing to weaken volume, which doesn't mean there's anything to follow through. It's like building a house on sand. It just doesn't hold anything. So we don't know which way it's going to go. It could stand and it could fall. Again, we've got to have price movement with volume to tell us what's really going on. What about Ethereum? It is down for the day 8.46%. Green spinning top, first day of the latest 2-day candle. Okay, on the volume, it's the first day, so we've got another day. Maybe get to average, but you can see on the 195-minute chart way down in the morning with lots of volume, and then that volume stood around, it was okay until we got to the afternoon, just before evening, and we'll see how that continues to go. But for the week, volume is down. It's been going down. Now, again, we're just Tuesday. Maybe there could be enough volume to pump it up. We don't really have much of a trend. Well, we don't have a trend line. We just sort of have a second week with a spinning top. Last week, actually, I guess, was actually a doji in that shortened trading week. So again, downward pressure on our two top cryptocurrencies. Now, Bitwise, top 10 cryptocurrencies, weighted as by market share. You see a little green up candle here, green up candle here. Now, this is an ETF, so it only trades during market hours. You can see a doji in the morning with lots of volume, so that means, again, attempting price discovery here. Nobody won, the bulls or the bears, and then things rotated over in the afternoon, down 3.37%. Not a lot of volume on the Monday, Tuesday candle. A little green up candle, and so far this week, not a lot of volume. We'll see where things continue to go. Looks like there's an overhang of some downward pressure, not finding really much price discovery. Let's look at a few commodities. The first we'll go to is sugarcane. It's up for the day. It had, those strong down weeks starting in mid-December, and then that Christmas week slowing down last week, slowing down this week. So maybe we found a bottom in the sugarcane drop. Corn is flat for the day, but has been going up decently for the last, prior 2 weeks. You could say 4 weeks, had that red spinning top mid-December, but things sort of bottomed out and started moving up in early December. And again, like we said, flat for the day. Copper, after 3 weeks of down movement, copper's trying to move up. You can see on the 2-day chart pushing through that weekly trend line, half day. Monday and Tuesday were good to copper. Silver up a little bit for the day after 3 weeks of down movement. Don't really know if silver's recovered here. It has been moving up since Thursday, the day after New Year's, the 2nd of January, and pushed through on the afternoon on Friday and on into Monday, that weekly trend line. So maybe silver's found a bottom, maybe not. But oil, definitely after, sort of hitting its interim low back in October, sort of seesawed back and forth. Looks like it bottomed out first week in December and then took off and just keeps gaining, particularly over this last week and so far into this week. Up for the day alone, 1.13%. Let's look at our world currencies. We'll start in alphabetical order with the British pound. What do we see going on there? Well, that last week of the year, that is December 30, down week. This week, red spinning top, down for the day about 0.25%. Again, you can see a whole lot of volume on that latest 2-day candle. You can see where, again, in the morning on Monday, lots and lots of up movement and then lots of volume in the afternoon and then just sort of dissipating on Tuesday. Again, has the pound found a bottom or is it just digesting those prior 3 weeks of gains? Can't really tell. We look at where we are with the euro after weeks and weeks and weeks of down movement. Big down week last week, at least as far as price discovery goes, going way down. And again, you can see where the bears pushed it down, the bulls pushed it back up. Nice volume. And then this week, down 0.43% for the day. You can see where things popped up again on Monday, like the pound, and then rotating over in the afternoon on Tuesday. And the yen, again, the yen may be finding a bottom here, an interim bottom, down just a little bit for the day, 0.10%. But you can see how the yen popped up decently there at the end of November, beginning of December, but then rotated back over going down. So overall, we still have lots of downward pressure in these big world currencies, both the pound, the euro, and the yen. That is where we are, folks, with Charting Cryptos, Commodities, and Currencies. We always love to hear from you. Don't hesitate to reach out to us, cw@chartingwealth.com. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.